Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today for Midweek Magic, we have Slow Start. This is the same as a standard event. You have to build a standard deck, but if you are on the play, your lands enter tapped. So I'm sure this makes a difference for people who are playing meta decks that I guess need to really go fast or really rely on their one drops, but that's not what we're doing here. What we have done is made a Dimir Mill deck in this standard. It used to work before rotation, not so great right now, but it sure was fun to build, and it let me play with Consuming Aberration. So let's take a look at our deck. This is Be Consumed. The big goal here is we're trying to get out Consuming Aberrations. This is a 5-mana Dimir card with power and toughness, each equal to the number of cards in our opponent's graveyard, any cards. And when we cast a spell, any spell, each opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land that puts all those cards, including that revealed land, into their graveyard. So it helps us fill up their graveyards and make it into a big, often 2-digit power and toughness creature. A lot of fun. So we've got other ways to mill as well. Cruel Somnophage is a Wilds of Eldraine creature with an adventure by Evanescence for 1 and a blue that mills our opponent for 4, and for 1 and a black, the Somnophage's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards. So it's not every card in our opponent's graveyard, but it also counts the creatures in our graveyard too, so it's sort of like a Consuming Aberration Junior. We're running Master Paku because Master Paku, as a 1/3 for 2, who has prowess, mills our opponent equal to the number of lessons we have in our graveyard whenever he becomes tapped. So we can use him to block, we can use him to attack, and get a little bit of milling going on. We're running 10 instants that are lessons, including Eloquentia, Accumulate Wisdom, Octopus Form for a little bit of protection. And Azula Always Lies is actually pretty fun as a 2-point like power toughness swing. And a lot of removal spells. And you can see this is labeled crimes because the other card I'm excited about is Deep Muck Desperado. 2 and a blue for a 2/4 Hominid Mercenary. Hominids are from way back when I first started playing Magic. That says whenever you commit a crime, each opponent mills 3 cards, only once each turn. Crimes are targeting an opponent, anything they control, or cards in their graveyard. So lots of our cards commit crimes, but it's not just that. Our lands commit crimes. We've got the crime lands in Soured Springs. We've got 4 Restless Reefs as well, so that we can get a little bit more mill in, or just surprise our opponents with a 4/4 Death Touching Shark. And then we've got plenty of ways to draw cards, like Stock Up. We've got Into the Royal, which can draw us a card in addition to bouncing something. 3 Steps Ahead, which can counter a spell but also draw us cards or make a copy of something. And of course, Accumulate Wisdom, since we're running a Lessons package. So that is Be Consumed. Is it a good deck? It doesn't matter. It's a fun deck. It's not actually that good of a deck, but it is a good time. And being able to have a quest where you're trying to get out a Consuming Aberration and maybe mill out your opponent, or at least have a huge creature that you can swing in with, it's pretty fun. So let's get to our games. All right, here is game 1 versus Wise Man the Virtuous. Okay. We'll see how wise they are. Probably wise enough to not keep this hand, but we're going to keep it, because we have a little bit of early interaction. We have Master Paku to get onto the battlefield, and I just hate throwing away my Consuming Aberrations since it's what the deck's built around. So let's see what we can do. We'll start off with another City Sewers and Surveil. Yep, we want more mana. That sounds great. We will play an untapped land turn 2 and see if we can mill them a little bit. Oh yeah, they're not doing much. So, mill. All right. They've lost. Okay, so we've got a gain and drain deck going on here. They're going to be doing a lot of things that we don't want them to do. This is really going to hit us hard when it comes in, but that's all right. Let's see what they've got going on here. Deep Cavern Bat is a classic annoying card from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Yep, all of this is horrible. Let's see. Enduring Tenacity is going to be horrible. Bloodthirsty Conqueror is bad. I think we take the Revenant because it's going to come out sooner. But I don't have a lot of hope for us in this game anyway, since they're running, it looks like, all gain lands, so they can gain life and drain us out. Well, that's a little bit different game plan than general combat damage, which is sort of what we're doing too. A little bit different game plan. So, okay, they've got a Marauding Blight Priest. That is fine. The draining begins. Suits me. We got another Consuming Aberration. Could be better. Let's see if we can draw into something a little nicer. We'll go ahead and bounce this Blight Priest. Could have done that on their turn, but it's fine. Swing in, take a little life back. Let's see what we can do here. I could have just bounced the Blight Priest and played the Somnophage, but Somnophage isn't quite big enough yet. So they've got another land, and they're going to keep draining us. That's fine. Alright, we can shoot the Sheriff on this thing, but it will come right back, which is not ideal. But we don't have 5 mana for 3 steps ahead to do cool stuff with it, so we can just keep it up as, I don't know, keep it up as a counterspell. I think we get in, and I sure wish we could play the Somnophage and feel like it was a good use of our time. The hardest part about this deck is getting up to 4 mana and then getting up to that 5 mana threshold, or often 6 mana, so we can also Octopus Form. We'll see how this goes. Alright, they're going to hit us for 4, down to 16. And I think we don't make another Deep Cavern Bat, but we can kill the Marauding Blight Priest at least while we're here. Okay, we've got Azula Always Lies, which is kind of fun. Let's keep holding up our mana so we can 3 steps ahead something big of theirs. We'll attack with the bat and we'll pass. What do you got, opponent? And they've offspringed it. I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and counter that. We've still got to deal with the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, but that's okay. We can... Ooh, into the Royal. Alright, we're going to start playing creatures of our own. And we've got Into the Royal to protect our Somnophage. Or at least protect us from the Enduring Tenacity. Or maybe they just get out this Bloodthirsty Conqueror and we can just bounce that before we would take damage. Hopefully we won't take damage, but who can know? What would be great is if they would attack with the Enduring Tenacity and we can... Oh, Unstoppable Slasher is really annoying. How do we want to deal with this? So do we bounce Enduring Tenacity right now? Yeah, I think we do. That way we just don't have to deal with it. They gain their life, but we don't get drained at all. That seems fine. Octopus Form is not what I was hoping for, but we can just keep doing things. Let's get in with our bat. Or know what? We're going to go in with both. Because we can untap with Octopus Form. Okay. They're going to let the Slasher die. That's fine. It'll come back, of course. And we will play Master Paku. And pass the turn. Hold up Octopus Form and Azula Always Lies. You know, this Deep Cavern Bat's gotten us a lot of life over the course of this game. There's another, or there's that Enduring Tenacity, of course. But they can't attack in this turn, and that's okay. We can shoot the Sheriff, and I think we probably want to. Just get rid of this Unstoppable Slasher forever. Oh, but it's an outlaw. A shame. Well, yeah, we're gonna keep doing the bat thing, I guess. I guess we could, let's attack with both. Master Paku does trigger a crime, even if we're not doing anything with him. Let's see if they want to eat him with Enduring Tenacity. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Yeah, here's what we're doing. So we're gonna Azula Always Lies to pump up Paku and kill Enduring Tenacity. It will die, and now it's just an enchantment, making our life harder. But at least we have Shoot the Sheriff, so that we can kill whatever comes in, which of course is that. I think that's worth killing. Yep, they've got their trigger. We're not going to be able to stop that, but we can kill the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, at least right now. Could have waited, triggered Paku, but I want to use our mana. Still don't have any mana. Would like to get some here. Oh, there we go. That's all we get. So Gloomlake Verge will work for me. We will swing in. Do a little milling. And pass the turn. We can Octopus form to untap Master Paku and trade with the Unstoppable Slasher. Lost them a Scour Barons and a Blight Priest. There's another Bloodthirsty Conqueror. That's not ideal. And of course, may even just kill us. So, good game. Yeah, because that's the loop. Alright. Well, that is what it is. We will just go ahead and pass through it, let them drain us out. If they're going to click fast, seems like they're clicking kind of as fast as they can, but yeah, we don't need to sit through this. Nice deck. Alright, good game, Wiseman. Let's see if game 2 will give us better luck. Alright, here we are in game 2 against Error. This is an okay hand. We've got a stock up. We can Deep Cavern on turn 2. We'll play out our Reef first, in the hope that we draw our Homerid and another land, so that we can Soured Springs with it. Ooh, Sabotender. Alright. That is annoying. Let's see what else they're running. We're doing red-black, so we've got a lot of things going on here. Let's take their removal. We can Master Paku, so we've got a blocker for the Sabotender. Do them a little hurt. Yep, no blocks. Collector's Vault, sure. We'll see what all they'll be using that for. We got Master Paku and a little crime, and we'll continue the damage that way. Okay. Let's see what else they have for us. Would sure like to use our stock up. Kindle Spark Duo is a pinger, so that's really what we're doing here. Just pinging and pinging. Right. Well, let's stock ourselves up. Alright. I think we have enough mana. Let's get a Somnophage and into the Royal. And we will attack. Mill them for 0. See if they want to block. They do not. Suits me. They should not attack us with the Kindle Spark Duo, but they might. They don't know we have Octopus form, of course. Okay, Spitfire Legak. Came back in Foundations. It's crazy. But yeah, that's the whole deal behind their deck. We're going to at least stop the Sabotender. From continuing to ping us, since it does the same thing as the Legak. Alright, well... Let's... do some crime. And then I think let's do some tempo. Bounce their Legak, draw ourselves a card. Great. We got our Desperado. I like that. We will attack with both and mill them for 1. Okay. Reasonable. We take 1 from the ping. But we've forced them to either replay their Legak or try and use their mana a little bit better. Magmakin Artillerist. When they discard cards, deals that much damage to each opponent. Okay, sure. Let's bring out our Deep Muck Desperado. Let's kill the Artillerist. Oh, we can't, because it is a pirate. Well, then let's do some more milling. Trigger some crimes and some prowess. Keep the mill happening. We will attack because on board they can't kill Master Paku and we can mill them one more card. Now we did unfortunately mill a Bloodghast, oh, 2 Bloodghasts into their graveyard, so they'll get them back shortly. Next time they play a land. But that's fine. It's kind of a funny deck. Oh wow, what is this? They've got 74 cards left in their deck? What in the world is this? Is this like an 80 card deck? Or is this bigger than that? 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a 95 card deck? Oh, alright. Sure. That's not great for our mill. That's not good for us. So maybe we do want to try and win with combat damage. Oh my. Well, at least the Somnophage can be bigger. Got shrunk by the Bloodghasts emerging, but... They're going to be slamming into us with direct damage and those Bloodghasts. Okay, well, here's a Somnophage. And we can attack with everything, I suppose. Keep the milling going. Commit some crimes. If you're interested, Master Paku will trigger whether or not we have lessons in our graveyard, and it still is a crime even if he mills for 0. Now Paku's not doing much damage here, but we are getting him down slowly but surely. They're going to ping us. They're going to kill Paku. That's rude. And ping us again? Makes sense to do so. Yep, seems like. Good. Well, they probably attack with the Bloodghasts, since they can't block with them anyway. But they don't know that we have... Or maybe they do know, but we have a Risen Reef, or a Restless Reef that we can activate and block with as well. Of course, maybe they're trying to get us to do this because they have a 1-mana black kill spell? We'll see. But double blocks. And they can just make their land drop to get them back, if they wish. There we go. And we get crimed as well. Alright, so we are hurting a little bit, but it could be worse. Okay, we got another Master Paku, which maybe we want to use. They're definitely not going to block with the Kindle Spark duo. So let's go ahead and kill their Legak. Commit some crime. Mill, mill, mill. Make our Somnophage a little bit larger. We will swing in. We might as well swing in with our big boy, since we can block with Paku and shoot the Sheriff on anything we need to. Okay, they lose the Kindle Spark duo, but it's going to ping us on the way out, right? We've got Master Paku, and we're passing. Not very threatened by the Bloodghasts. They could be useful, but we'll see if they actually are. Maybe they've got another shock in hand that they want to use. We'll go ahead and block, because they may just have a land in hand to bring them back, so they might as well attack. We'll see. Shock to kill our Desperado? Sure. We'll shoot the Sheriff on... I can't kill their Pirate, I keep forgetting. Oh well. We lose our Homerid, and that's a shame. But it does grow our Somnophage, which is not nothing. Another demand answers, so they get to ping us again with the Artillerist. Or did they not? Oh, they didn't discard, they sacked their Collector's Vault. Well, okay. Get their Bloodghasts back, it's fine. And they got one more hand, or one more card in hand, rather. We're going to accumulate a little Wisdom. Pump up Paku. What do we want? We don't need the Quench. We'll go ahead and get Octopus form. And let's swing in. Because they can't block Master Paku. Because they have to block the Somnophage. Okay. I know we could have attacked with the Reef at that point, but they had a little bit of open mana and a card in hand, so it's fine to take things a little slower. Grievous Wound. When we're dealt damage, we lose half our life rounded up. That's okay. If they've got a shock in hand, then sure, they've shocked us. Let's go ahead and shoot the Sheriff here. Pump up Paku a little bit. And we will Octopus form on Paku. Because it also untaps him. Yeah, you can crack your Fabled Passage. To get them back, but they can't block. Sure. We got some Bloodghasts. But again, not ones they can block. Do they have a blocker? Nope. Game's over. Good game error. That was fine. That is our first win. Good work, us. Alrighty. And we get a little prize, which is... Come on. Colossal Rattleworm. Ah, I love Thunder Junction. It really has grown on me. Alright, here we are in Game 3 versus Kitusa. This hand is dangerous, but I think it's fine. We go with it. I like to turn off the lights on the Duskmourn board. Ooh, we've got some cabbage going on here. Alright, let's go ahead and send a message. Alright, they've got a mascot. We have Mill. This is a reasonable sized deck. Alright, didn't get any creatures, but we got some of their lands, which doesn't look like it's hurt them very much. Ooh, we've got rats. This is a rats deck. I did not expect rats. That seems fun. Alright, well, can't play the Somnophage. So we're going to play our Homerid. I bet they didn't expect that either. Yeah, we've really got to get rid of Lord Skitter. Luckily he's a noble, not an outlaw. Oh, we've got as many shoot the sheriffs as we need. So let's go ahead and shoot that sheriff. Commit some crime. Don't make a sound. Sure, we will go ahead and pay so they can surveil. And we don't have to use a second shoot the sheriff. Okay, we got one of their... We got their Massacre Girl. Ooh. And Slivers? Okay. Well, let's hold back for now. Thrumming Hive Pool. Interesting. Okay. Massacre Girl. Elegy Acolyte. This card is great. They draw, they make robots. Pretty good. I kind of want to just shoot the sheriff that so we can get out our Somnophage. Yeah, let's do it. Our Somnophage is a 4/4 now. We will go ahead and attack with our Desperado since the rats can't block. And play out the Somnophage. Let's see what our opponent has for us. Kitusa seems like they've got some pretty good tricks going on, but I will trade our Somnophage for this Restless Reef. We lose our own Restless Reef and another Somnophage and 2 more lands. That is fine. Alright, let's give him a little ping. Trigger the crime for the Deep Mug Desperado. It's just fun. And we will attack with the Desperado. And then I think we're going to stock up. See what we need. We want to get a Consuming Aberration. We have just enough mana for it, so I think we need a little bit more. Hate to throw another Consuming Aberration to the bottom of the barrel, but that's okay. What I'm hoping is to play the Aberration. Ooh, everything is everything. Wow. That's why they've got their Thrumming Hive Pool in this. That's crazy. I like that. Choose Slivers? Yep. Seems horrible. So, alright. Well, we, Gloomlake Verge. Attack with our Desperado. Consuming Aberration. Pass the turn. We can into the Royal that Leyline of Transformation or their Hive Pool if we need to. But we also have Octopus Form to protect the Aberration. They've got another Mascot. That is not interaction. Okay. Let's mill them in several ways. With the Somnophage, with the Aberration, and with the Desperado. They stab their own 3-tree Mascot. Okay. Well, we win. Oh, we can't kill it because it's every creature type, but we can bounce it. And that is good game. They can't block with the rats. Their Mascot's going to be in the... Ooh, we got all these Hive Pools in the yard. And that's it. Big Dead. Good game, Kitusa. That's fun. Interesting to see multiple people playing the kinds of tokens that are 1/1s that can't block. We've got Kievro Mindbitten. Is this Superior Spider-Man? I think it is. Yeah. Alright, well, let's keep it going. Oh, we got an ICR. Ooh. Oh no, the other was the ICR. We got a Stoic Sphinx. Very nice. That's cool. Played a lot of OTJ drafts, and I'm pretty sure I had that guy at one point, and it did pretty well for me. Hard to say no to a big flyer that has hexproof most of the time. Alright, into game 4, we are against Rock Liquor. Probably quite gritty. Okay, this is not ideal, but it's not terrible. Yeah, we'll go with it. Let's go to the Southern Water Tribe. Alright, they've got a Temple of Maliche. We feel their malice. Alright. Hopefully we can quench something good and then stock up. Okay. So we definitely hope we can quench something good. Artist Talent, the Izzet deck that runs Artist Talent is just unsavory. But it also is about a lot of self-discard, which is basically mill for us, so maybe I don't mind it that much. We will go ahead and quench this, though, so they can lose a little bit of card advantage. Let's... do we stock up? Do we do the bat? Maybe let's do the bat. Let's see if we can... Oh, we can't do the bat, of course. Well, then we do stock up. Alright, well, nothing that gives us black mana. So we take I don't know, we take one octopus form so we can have it for later, and then in the meantime, another stock up. Missing our land drops. Our opponent may think that we are mono blue, but I promise we're not. We're just hurting over here. Okay, still not getting it. We will stock up again. Hate to do it this way. Yeah, that's all a possibility. We're definitely going to have to discard something. So we might as well just take 2 lands so that we can play out some of our good things. We'll play our Undercity Sewers, see what's next. Azula Always Lies, which we could just discard that. And we will throw away, I guess, Shoot the Sheriff. If their deck is anything like the Izzet version, I mean, this is the Grixis version, I guess, then we're not going to waste our removal on things like little otter tokens. We want to try and get our way into that Consuming Aberration if we can. Legend of Roku. That's dangerous. They get to draw 3, essentially. Okay. And they got Combustion Technique, Abandoned Attachments, and Cornered by Black Mages. Wow, okay. Well, maybe we don't even worry about it. Let's just mill them a little bit. And mill them a little bit. What did we hit? They got Kuja. Okay, so they got the Black Mages package as well. Interesting. If this is a deck that people play, I haven't seen it. So I don't play that much Standard. But this is... Okay, we got our Monument, so the engine's online. They lose Cornered by Black Mages at the end of this turn. They lose Combustion Technique as well. So we've got our Somnophages. They are only 1-drops. Oh, but they're using it to make a Black Mage. That's fair. We can kill the Black Mage with Azula, though. Getting some land. That seems good. Play our Somnophage. We'll play out another Somnophage. Why not? And then we go ahead and use Azula. To make it seem like we care about these Somnophages. Roku firebends 4, and for 8 mana can make a dragon that also firebends. Cornered by Black Mages, sounds good. We will lose a Somnophage, pumping up our other Somnophage. They've thrown away a Burst Lightning, which could have killed that other Somnophage. Coruscation Mage, kicked. Well, with Offspring. So this is same as a Black Mage, basically. Yep, we've got some combusting going on here, and a lot of direct damage. Well, we're going to pretend that we can do something about any of this, and just play our Consuming Aberration and pass. I'm sure they're going to have interaction. Multiple pieces of interaction, I assume. Fated Firepower X equals 4? Wow, good game. We are just dead. Yep, that was it. Good game. Everything does an extra 4 damage. Wow. We're gonna Octopus form. Just to mill them a little bit. Just 1 card, sure. Okay. Good on you, opponent. That was a good time. Good game, Rock Licker. Maybe we should be licking rocks. Salt is a rock? Salt's a metal? I guess Toph can metal bend as an earthbender, so maybe. Anyway, game 5 against Volti with the Original Shieldred avatar, very scary. Sure, this is okay. We start off with our Undercity Sewers. Yeah, Master Paku is fine. Gives us something to play on turn 2 that isn't the bat. Maybe we want to keep back our bat. Oh, we got a 1-drop. Authority to the Consoles, don't love it. We will play our bat, see if what we can disrupt. This might just be a life gain deck, we'll find out. Yeah, it looks like. So, Skynet Squire is something that gets out of hand. Day of Judgment, I don't mind. They can have their Squire back when that happens. The Exemplar of Light is really annoying, but we can shoot the Sheriffant. Alright, and we can reset the Pride Mate with Into the Royal. But for now, let's get out our Homerid. Oh, that's right. Authority of the Consoles. During the Foundation's pre-release, I had a black-white deck, and I had Authority of the Consoles in my pool, and several of the other Magic players, who were much better than I am, said, don't run it, it's just going to take up an extra spot in your deck. It rocked. It was so good. Let's shoot the Sheriff on this Angel. Get a little crime going. They lose 3 lands. We will go ahead in this way. And it's possible that they just attack with the Pride Mate before they gain any more life, so that we can Octopus form our Deep Muck Desperado and kill the Pride Mate. That sounds pretty good to me. Looks like it worked. Right on. Okay. Tap land, but that's fine. I guess we Desperado. I think we attack first. They won't block. Okay with me. Here's Desperado. It can't block because of the Authority of the Consoles, but we've got to play out what we have to play out. So we can't get around the Consoles. Oh, Day of Judgment. Sure. Slows us down, but it slows them down a little bit too. Let's go ahead and mill them a little more. And let's play out our Somnophage, just so it can be something big for them to worry about. If they play one creature in response, we can bounce that creature. Or we can just attack into it, that's fine too. They've got their Squire, and do they have another creature? Oh, they've got Pacifism. Pacifism is annoying. You know what else is annoying? Bouncing our own Somnophage, and let's play it as mill. We've got a little time. We're still at 20 life. A little worried about this Exemplar and the card advantage it gives them, but we can shoot it as soon as they put it down. We're just, yeah, okay. Worried about this Sky Knight, but that's okay. We will get there. Don't want you to have this Exemplar, my friend. We do want, however, our own Somnophage. You can go ahead and gain some life. See if they have another Pacifism. They've got a Pride Mate. Their Sky Knight is Banishing Light. Very nice. We don't have anything to deal with an enchantment. I guess we can Into the Royal it. But yeah, we're sort of stuck here. Let's just go ahead and pass. Hold up Master Paku. Let them attack with the Sky Knight. Activate our Risen Reef, or Restless Reef rather. Risen Reef from back in the day. Okay. We'll play out Master Paku. They can gain some life and get their Pride Mate. But we will take that life back from them by doing some crime. And we will pass. See what they get. Maybe they will pacify Master Paku. It's a possibility. Another Sky Knight Squire. That's a shame. Alright, we've got 3 steps ahead, which could be pretty good for us. Let's go ahead and attack with Master Paku and mill them a touch more. Lose out on a land, that's okay. We'll pass. We've got enough mana that we can counter something and draw and discard, which maybe is what we want to do. They know we have the Restless Reef, so they probably won't attack into it. Nope. Okay. Then here we go. Might as well make an extra Master Paku. Actually, that's ridiculous. Why would we do that? Let's just draw and discard. We will discard our Undercity Sewers. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, we have some things going for us, I suppose. Let's fire up the Restless Reef. We can always protect it with Octopus Form, or it'll quench you. We do some milling. Right on. I do believe this is just the... This might just be the Foundation's mono white deck. It's possible. Unfortunate. They have something of their own that they can be protected by? Looks like Stroke of Midnight us. Sounds good. But we get our own token. The Primate gets a little bigger, which isn't ideal, but we do get in for 4. Okay. Inspiring Overseer gives them more damage because it pumps up their things. They've already got something else they can cast. We're at 3. This isn't great for us. We're at 1 with that Inspiring Overseer in the air next turn. So let's stock up. Yeah, none of this is really what we need it to be. Don't have anything to do with the flyer. Let's take this Desperado. Well, do we take Master Paku? We'll take the Desperado. We're chump blocking with it either way. So we might as well just... Doesn't really matter, does it? We're dead on board, aren't we? Huh. Well, never mind then. We'll take the 2/2 drops, so we can at least block. Oh, but we can't block because of that authority of the consoles. I keep forgetting. Oh well, good game, opponent. Volty, you got us. You got us. We will go ahead and just hold back reasonably. Go ahead and take 4. Nope, take more than 4 as their Sky Knight Squire gets bigger. It might even be able to fly if they play another creature. They pacify our Somnophage. I don't think it matters. Opponent, you've got us. Alright, we're pacified, sure. We block the Pridemate and we give them a good game. Alright, good game, Volty. Well, I would like to say that we're all tied up, but we're actually 2 and 3 right now. So we're not doing as well as we could. And we haven't gotten to see an actual mill game yet. So I'd like to get one of those in, if we can. Maybe this time. Against AJ Karema. This is game 6. Okay, this is fine. We can start slowly with our Restless Reef. Healer's Hawk, so this probably... Ooh, double Healer's Hawk, okay. Well, sure wish we had more flyers in this deck. Let's play out our Evanescence Song. Okay, got rid of a Wrath and a removal spell. Got a Pridemate. Pridemate is a 4/4. We'll play Master Paku, because he can't do much for us, but he can't do much against us either. A lot of slow lands. Let's put that in the graveyard. We need something to deal with... Oh, well, Master Paku's not doing anything much anyway. But we have put them off their lands, which is pretty good. Alright, I think we have to accumulate... Oh, no, I guess we can... No, we can't summon a phage either, dang. Yeah, this isn't ideal. We're going to accumulate wisdom and hope we find a removal spell. We did not. We did get a consuming aberration, which we can play next turn, and at least it's moderately big. We'll play this Somnophage right now just to pump up the aberration. The aberration only cares about our opponent's graveyard, I forgot. Yeah, here we go. They make their third land drop. We are at 4. No, we're at 3 because they gain life here from the prince. And we can't stop them. Oh, we can shoot the sheriff. That's pretty good. We're kind of stuck in the air, but this is what it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Pride Mate. We don't have anything else. That's it. We can counter one of their spells, but it doesn't matter. Good game, opponent. Alright. Mono white life gain. Not doing it for us. Feel like we're the ones being consumed by this. So I guess it's good that the name of the deck doesn't specify who the consumer is. This is Game 7 against Sergey Gaming 32 TTTV. I think I had an extra T in there, but that's fine. Sure, we'll give it a try. Play out a Restless Reef first. Ooh, they're going to 6. Okay. We will play the Gloomlake Verge and pass so that we can quench or accumulate. Let's go ahead and quench. If they're doing hand attack, I don't love that. We'll accumulate wisdom. We could have done it on their turn. Do we scare them? No, probably not. Don't really know what they're doing here, so let's take some land so we can keep playing our spells. Yep. Consuming aberration? Probably not. We're not there yet. If they don't take the stock up, though, we've got to cast it. Okay, they take the Desperado. Ooh. Stock up it is. We've got some land, and I think Master Paku? Yeah. Do they play another Daily Indoctrination? Bandit's Talent. We have to discard something. We will discard Master Paku. Another Bandit's Talent? Burglar Rat. Yeah, that's all we're doing here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and throw away Accumulate Wisdom and see what kind of removal they have for our aberration. Just fell. Okay. Alright. Take a little damage. We've got some removal of our own. We will take our Somnophage and another land so we can keep it going. I think we play the Somnophage, or at least adventure it so they can't take it out of our hand. Oh, we cost them a Liliana. That's good for me. And Primal Odin? Yeah, alright. Okay, let's play a bat. See what they've got going on over here. A lot of discard. Let's take the removal spell. Play our Somnophage. and we'll just pass. Yep, the rat comes down, and we have to get rid of something. But they're probably going to make us get rid of both, so it doesn't matter either way. We can just shoot the sheriff on this other rat. Alright. Now their discard spells aren't worth anything, so they can just earthbend with this if they want to. That's fine, it is tapped. We will lose some life, but we have other things going for us, like this Restless Reef. We can attack with everything. They can take a little mill. We cost them 2 more removal spells and 2 more land. That's good. We'll play another Restless Reef, or can they hit... They can hit lands with the Burglar Rat, but not with the Daily Indoctrination. Let's just hold off. If we end up with a bunch of land in hand, at least we're not losing more or giving them more here. Okay, so they got a way to kill the Somnophage eventually, but not quite yet. So we've got our Gloom Lake Verge. Let's play it. Fire up our creature land and swing in. Mill them a little more. They've got plenty more cards in their library. We'll block the Somnophage, of course. We're down to 9. They will Hero's Downfall that Somnophage this coming turn, it looks like. Guess we could have kept that land in our hand. Yep. It has fallen down. Another Bandit's Talent, sure. We lose our land, and we lose 2 life. We've got Into the Royal, which isn't helping us here, but we have it. It's good to have, I guess. We'll keep attacking with our Restless Reef and milling them. Ooh. That's Rise of the Dark Realms. Woof. They level up their Bandit's Talent by a lot. So we'll go ahead and bounce one of them so we don't have to deal with it next turn. They will make us discard again, but it's okay. Octopus Form is fine. We will... Oh. We will win. And there it was. Good game, Sergey Gaming 32 TTP. Didn't quite get them all milled, but at least we got more in the graveyard than they had in their library. Good times. Alright, well that is our 3rd win. It's not the end of the video though. I really want to try a little harder to get us an actual mill win. And our prize is Glider Kids. Hey, nice. So let's keep it going. Hopefully we can get out a mill win in this game 8. Game 8 against Benjo. Okay, I will accept this. We're on the play with our tap land, surveilling into a removal spell. I'll take it. What are we up against? White. Optimistic Scavenger, it's dangerous. So we will just pass and keep up Quench. Yep, let's quench it. What is this? Huh. I don't remember this one. Let's Master Paku, so we can play our crime land. Enduring Innocence. I hate it. They put the counters on Enduring Innocence. That seems good. We can block here. Dies. We can attack and mill them by 1. And they lose, ooh, Shelter by Ghost. That's good. Nothing stopping them. Seems fine. We are going to shoot the sheriff on this before they can get any sort of good value out of it. I guess they're going to be able to draw the card either way. Silent Hall Creeper? Sure. So we're going to Octopus form Master Paku so we can keep back our Shoot the Sheriff. They will gain some life off of this, but that's okay. Maybe they will use a protective spell or a removal spell. Ooh, no more lies. It would be very funny if I respond with Azula always lies. So I will. It doesn't stop the enduring innocence, but it's just funny. We can shoot the sheriff this turn. And we'll go ahead and stock up as well for a little more prowess. Okay. We've got a Somnophage, and we've got an Octopus form. I think I want this Restless Reef too, though. So let's take our Somnophage. Master Paku, mills for 2. Losing removal spells and Optimistic Scavengers, pretty good. They're shocking things in. Archangel of Tides. It's Ghostly Prison for attacking and blocking, but only 1. Seems good. We'll play this Restless Reef. Play out our Somnophage. Play the Somnophage itself. And we will attack with Master Paku just so that we can mill them a little more. They'll block with the Archangel, that's fine. Just a way for us to use up all our mana. Next turn, however, we attack with our Restless Reef. Okay, the Seam Rip Master Paku. Seems fine. Wonder Weave Aerialist is back. Interesting. I believe we can animate the Reef and pay to attack with it and the Somnophage. Ooh, but we don't want to anymore. That's not great for us. But we're going to do it. Yep. That only... we'd only have to pay if the Archangel is untapped. They let it through. Are we dead? I don't see it on board, but maybe, yep, Sheltered by Ghosts is going to get rid of the Somnophage. And then they gain a bunch of life. Ah, it's a shame. Good game. Good game, Benjo. Alright. That was game 9, I think. I mean, we try for a 10th game, and maybe we can get our mill win. I was able to get it plenty of times during testing, but not while I'm recording, I guess. We'll see how this goes. Into, I think it is game 10, against DJ Phonetics with a cool Kaido avatar. This, I keep saying it's fine. I don't love this hand. We're going to try something better. This is not a lot better, but we'll keep it. We'll get rid of Master Paku. Play a Reef. Timeline color. Interesting. Okay. Well, sure. We can play a Deep Cavern Bat, but I think we just hold up. It'll quench ya. Greedy Freebooter? Are they going to pay for that? They sure will. Ooh, Infestation Sage. You can put that right in the graveyard. They have another one? They do. Okay, lots going on here. Just mono black aggro, it looks like. So let's Deep Cavern Bat and stop them from this aggressiveness. Yeah, I don't like that. Sephiroth is castable from the current mana that they have, so we'll just take him. And we will pass the turn. We can eat one of these freebooters with the bat. There's the Infestation Sage, that's fine. Block with the bat. Octopus form. We go down to 15? Yeah. They get treasure, but they can't cast their Phoenix Fleet Warship yet. They have to sacrifice things, and right now they only have sacrifice fodder. Nothing, that's an outlet. So if we stock up and we get a blue source, we can octopus form. That's not terrible. Maybe we'll get lucky. We didn't get lucky. What we got is fine. We'll give it a try next turn. Play a Restless Reef, swing in for 1. We go down to 12 here. They've got their airship. We can kill the airship when they animate it, though. When they crew it, that is. And they can't sacrifice anything, so they can't make a second airship. Oh, except that they sacrificed the treasure token, of course. Not ideal. It's not an ideal match. So what we're going to do is play our Somnophage, so we have a blocker. We're going to attack with our bat, so we gain a little life. We're going to pass the turn. We're going to see what they crew. Eaten alive would be good, if not for the fact that we have octopus form. Now that did give them a way for them to sacrifice something, unfortunately. So we're going to see more Phoenix Fleet airships. But if they're not crewing them, it's only going to get worse for us, though. This is a cool deck, though. Good job, DJ Phonetics. I don't think we're going to win this one, but it is a cool deck. Right, they got an airship. They got another airship. We're gonna take 8, probably. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna block like this, octopus form again, so we gain 3, and then go down to 8. Nope, go to 7 because of the Blood Witch. And they get 2 more airships, which isn't terrific. In fact, it's sort of the end for us. We'll play another... do we play another bat? They can only animate 2 airships presently. We just don't have a way to do anything better. So we're going to attack here. I think do we shoot the sheriff? And then play out another bat? Do we counter anything they cast? Do we hold up shoot the sheriff for their ship itself? I think we just see what they do. Maybe they draw land. Yep. We don't have to worry about it as much. Now crewing is at instant speed, so It's got haste. Let's go ahead and counter it. That way they have to play it again. Yeah. Right. We play it again. It's here. We take 6. Blood Witch doesn't trigger from our creatures. Oh, actually, they've got another airship. So that is it. Good game. I want to give them a nice deck, because this is a cool deck. We're at exactly 0, and that's it. Good job. Good game, DJ Phonetics. We are going to go one more game. I'm holding out the hope that we can make this happen. Maybe we can't. We'll see. Game 11. Our last game of the night will be against Captain Barge. Love the Angrith avatar, though. Okay, we're going to give it a try. We'll start with our Deep Cavern Bat after we Soured Springs and Gloom Lake Verge. Assuming we don't draw something better. Thinking about it. So yeah, little unfortunate that we weren't able to see our... Oh, we're going to 6. All right. We weren't able to see our deck do the mill thing. We have a Consuming Aberration in our hand right now. Maybe we will. I don't know that we will, but we'll see. Looks like we've got red, so we do want to disrupt this. Oh, we're back to the Sabotender lines. Let's see what they've got going on. Shock is annoying. Burst Lightning is as well. Let's take the Viashino. Forces them to use one of their spells to kill the bat. And then they're tapped out. And we're at 17. Yep. It's fine. Go to 15 with the Sabotender. Sounds good. Let's play our... The mill plan is just a little slow for us. So we're going to play the Somnophage as a 1/1 and hold up Octopus form so that we can maybe 2-for-1 them, or it'll be 2-for-2 since we'll lose the Somnophage, but they go ahead and Burst Lightning the Somnophage, I assume. At the very least, it feeds our other Somnophage. Right? Shot, and they've got a Burst Lightning in hand. So they're going to have to use it now, but their hand is empty if they do. Seems good. Did they attack? Use this Rapface Village to give a power bonus, but it doesn't have trample, so it doesn't matter. We will block the Pyromancer. We will do some Evanescence. And our Somnovage is bigger. And it's out of Burst Lightning range. Pretty good. If we draw a land this next turn, we're just going to slam the Consuming Aberration. Just want to get it out. Emberheart Challenger, sure. A little bit of... Oh. Yeah. Alright. They've got their land. They can shock if they wish. we've got to be wary of dying to... Can't do it. Dying to direct damage. We can stock up at least. We'll get an untapped land if we can, so we can quench if we need to. Yeah, we'll get this island. And then Azula Always Lies is pretty good even right now. So we will just play that. Make our Somnification to a 6/6, kill their Sabo Tender. I assume I'm saying that right. Sabotender? It might be that. We will be a little risky here. The Emberheart Challenger, we might go down to 5 next turn with all the information we currently have. We're going to see. But I do want a Consuming Aberration. Another Challenger. Okay. So they can drop us to 5, it looks like. No, to 3, maybe. Oof. To 2? And then we die to bolt? To a burst lightning? Am I crazy? Oh, okay, we're fine for now. Yeah, let's... Consuming Aberration, so we've got blockers. Pass. See if they can just do 6 damage directly to us. Because if not, I think we win. Again, this is definitely not going to be a mill win, but sure wish it could be. They are hoping for like a bolt wave, maybe? Get you Lava Runner. So we can't block that. Okay. They use the Rockface Village on the other Emberheart Challenger to draw something pretty good. If they do, and they draw like a shock, we lose. They only have so many options. I don't know what they're waiting for. They swing in. We're in combat. Oh, we're not going to combat. Wow. We'll play another Consuming Aberration. It'll quench it will not stop them from casting something, but it will muck up their combat math a little bit. That's pretty good. So I think they may still be able to kill us. We're going to find out. These are not very big Consuming Aberrations compared to what I've seen in the past. We're going to see how this goes. We've got plenty of mana to cast the 2 bolt waves that they find, which maybe they will. Find land. Not helpful. And are they going to use their other Rockface Village? Are they holding back because they want to be able to kick the Burst Lightning? Which will do 4 to us. They Burst Lightning our face for 4. Prowess triggers. Doesn't matter, we're at 2. We could have quenched it. Silly me. Well, we're going to see what kind of mill we can get going off here. Oh, wow, that was a lot of mill. We're not going to get that again. We have some huge, huge monstrosities here. And it forces them to block. Because any of our creatures kill them. They have to block with everything, or they lose. This is the kind of Consuming Aberration malarkey that I'm used to seeing. So it's true. They may get something that just straight up kills us. But if they don't, we win. Do they get something that straight up kills us? Good game. It was a good game. Can't believe it. Thank you, Captain Barge. I had a good time playing against you. We swing it and go to -101. Consuming Aberration's a ridiculous card. Back before rotation, you know, with all of the stuff in it from prior sets from like Brothers War and Dominaria United, it was a serious deck. Like, not like a tier 1 one, but a fun mill deck nonetheless. But if you like the idea of going for like a difficult quest and hoping you maybe will get there, maybe this deck is for you. In any case, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you want to be notified about the decks that I post. I hope you've had a great 2025, and I'm going to have, as usual, this Thursday, a new Avatar deck posted for the new year. So, again, Happy New Year, and remember, Magic is fun. You should play more Magic.